Climate diplomacy refers to international cooperation and collaboration on the topic of climate change. There are several reasons why climate diplomacy is an important mechanism in tackling climate issues. Firstly, environmental problems are not constrained by national boundaries. Global heating, flooding, and droughts cross borders indiscriminately. Therefore, it follows that these need to be addressed at an international level. Secondly, climate change has specific implications for foreign policy and global security. Climate change affects access to resources such as food, water, and energy, which can lead to conflict and threats to global security. It is clear that engagement between countries is essential in order to help solve and prevent these problems. Climate diplomacy can take place through international organizations, conferences, summits, and meetings. One well-known forum is the annual United Nations Climate Change Conference. This is often referred to in shorthand as the Conference of the Parties, or COP. Each conference has a number added to the end of its title. For instance, the climate change conference that took place in Glasgow in 2021 was the 26th annual conference, so was referred to as COP26. Essentially, diplomacy involves negotiation between groups in order to reach an agreement. Outcomes may include treaties, conventions, protocols, or pacts. They are often named after the place in which they were signed. Examples of climate agreements include the Kyoto Protocol, which aims to stabilize the amount of greenhouse gases released into the atmosphere, and the Paris Agreement, which sets out a global framework for limiting global warming. Whilst climate diplomacy can create positive outputs such as these, it has its limitations too. Some negotiations can take years to complete, whilst many climate threats are urgent. By their very nature, negotiations involve compromise in order to reach an agreement. However, for as long as climate change remains an international problem, it is imperative to continue to pursue international solutions.